Hello everybody, hello, welcome to the LFC transfer room. Do let me know if I am definitely live and coming through loud and clear. It's good to be back. We did of course have a couple of watch-alongs during the international break, but for those of you who were around, if you know, you know basically, they weren't very good. Senegal versus Egypt and Egypt versus Senegal for the same measure in the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, we've done a trilogy of those fixtures, the AFCON and both legs of this World Cup qualifier, and they weren't very good. They were not very good. Hello, hi, Matthias, good to see you. Yeah, I imagine it's an early kickoff. I am running a little bit late, and that is why. Well, I was running a little bit late. Hence why the stream is a tiny bit late. I was stressing. It's 12:30 kickoffs are just the bane of my existence, and I think that goes for a lot of people, especially on a Saturday. You know, I'd rather this had been a 3 o'clock kickoff, to be fair, than this time of day. But we are here and we are ready. Do get your score predictions in the chat. I'll go through the lineup shortly. I'm just getting myself set up. I'm still in the process of setting myself up. Hyla, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And that's the thing, the Americans won't be on this either, unless they're very, very committed, because it's going to be night time for most of them, or very, very early in the morning, and I wouldn't expect them to be up just for little old me to watch the game with. But no matter what, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. It is the start of the April fixture list. And by God, I am excited. 3-0 yesterday. There we go. So, yeah, I am confident coming into today. Obviously, every game could be a banana peel, a banana skin, if you were. And, you know, we can always look back to that season where we did win the league. And, of course, Watford were the ones to end our unbeaten run in the end, just before lockdown kind of set in, actually. But they are a much weaker team, much worse this time around, and I expect nothing but a bludgeoning on our behalf. So 3-0 would be good. It was them that we beat 5-0 earlier in the season, wasn't it? We could repeat that. That'd be pretty swell as well. Always helpful with the old with the goal difference. Oh, righty. So, of course, the other fixtures today, which would have been discussed on the Premier League room yesterday. Man City have got Burnley. There's a lot of optimism, a lot of hope around that game. A Sean Dyche masterclass, is that in the works? And I'm here to tell you, it's not. I'm here to tell you, I am almost willing to put good money on a specific scoreline. I'm going 5-0 Man City. I think, you know, unless I'm mistaken, any time I've seen that fixture, it's always come away with a Man City throbbing. Like Burnley, as organised and compact as they can be, for some reason they just can't hack Man City at all. Ooh. The Hyla's saying it, yeah. 3-0 is a good result. Since it's just us lot, a couple of housekeeping. We've got a new Discord channel. We have a Discord server, sorry, is the official term. The link is in the video description, just above the code for Manscaped. So I'm in it. Jen's already in it. A couple of others from the channel are in it. So and I don't want to hear that you don't have it, because I've never had Discord in my life. and I got it for this. So there's no excuses. Make sure you join in with that. So it's a great way to stay in touch with everybody on the channel, all the ultras, all the regulars. Not just to discuss Liverpool, although that will obviously be a massive part of it, but other bits and bobs as well. Join and have a look and see for yourself. It's in a bit of a beta stage at the minute, but your feedback is much appreciated on that. We've also got a quiz this evening. I think it's about 7:30, but don't quote me on that. So just keep an eye out on this channel. If you are new, please make sure to subscribe and press the like button. Of course, kickoff is about 15 minutes away, and we will talk about that shortly. I just want to go through a couple of bits and bobs. So again, a few people have just joined. Make sure you join our Discord server. If you're a Liverpool fan, if you're brand new to the channel, doesn't matter. If you're a Liverpool fan, join in. It'd be great fun. Link in the video description to join our Discord server, and use the code TR2020 at manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping. Link to their website is also in the video description below. So let's have a wee look at the lineup, which you can obviously see anyway. But Gomez does start at right back, so I'm hoping Bojack isn't here. Otherwise, he will be fuming. Alexander-Arnold is on the bench, however, so the signs are good for him to be back to play Man City. Whether that was a bit of deception from Liverpool, who knows? But I don't care. In midfield, Fabinho is not in the starting 11. I can't remember if he was on the bench or not, but it's Jordan Henderson, who you'd imagine would fill in for his position. Curtis Jones on the right, and Thiago in his usual position on the left. So still very, very strong lineup, even though we are missing the lighthouse, so the destroyer Fabinho. And then the front three is made up of Mo Salah, Bobby Firmino, and Diogo Jota. So Salah, of course, knocked out of the World Cup just a few days ago. Apparently he was back in... So the game was Tuesday night. Apparently he was back in training on Wednesday. A bloody idiot. And has been quite insistent on just getting back to things. And, maybe... people have argued that since AFCON he hasn't looked as great. Another setback on the international stage for him. But really, you couldn't have picked too many... You couldn't have picked a better a game for him to come back into. This is a great chance to get some goals. Great chance to get some confidence back. And yeah, I've just got a good feeling about today. I'm not worried. There's always that thing in the back of the mind, but I'm just not too worried about it. Jen, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining the Discord server already, by the way. I'm just making sure some others get involved as well. Otherwise, it's a little bit quiet over there. But good. So we've got a few regulars in the chat, and that's all I need to get me through this afternoon. I was just saying, the 12:30 kickoff. I used to like it, but when you're working that 9 to 5 in the week, it would be lovely to push it back another hour or two. So, what's his name? Danny Rose is not in the starting 11. I'll be honest with you, I don't know too much about this Watford team. I don't know whether Danny Rose is injured or what's going on there, but he's not starting. So he won't be facing Mohamed Salah today. He won't be put under that sort of scrutiny again. Maybe that's a part of it. Who knows? But, well, I'm sure somebody does know. Matthias, I love the 5:30 kickoff. Yeah, I do as well. To be honest, I don't mind this being a 3 o'clock kickoff because I like watching match of Gillette Soccer Saturday. Tea and biscuits, Louis? No. I've got... a sugar-free energy drink today, so neon punch, whatever that means. It's nice. It's very nice. Klopp's 250th day today. Woo! Great. That's setting us up for failure then. Cheers. Ramadan started yesterday. Mane, Salah, Keita are fasting in this period. Don't understand how they do it when you use that much energy playing and training football. Yeah. It is incredible, isn't it? I don't know. I'm chatting out of my arse here, but I guess the good thing about the 12:30 kickoff is that they would have had a big breakfast, I assume, and it'd be just at the right stage. Would have broken down, be digested, but should give them enough energy. I suppose the 5:30 kickoff is their worst enemy in this case, so maybe that's a blessing in disguise. So they're going to be fasting throughout this entire period, aren't they? So both Man City games, Champions Leagues. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure obviously we've had it for the last few seasons because we've had those players for the last few seasons. I'm sure it hasn't affected them that much, has it? They've actually, from my memory, they've done all right during these periods. What is the best hangover cure, guys? A flip ton of water before you go to bed. Next time you've got to drink, I don't care if it makes you feel sick. Just drink and drink and drink before, as much as you can before you go to bed. I swear by it, because as Hyla says, it's all about hydration. Because you know when you drink alcohol and suddenly your pees get like really clear, that's not because like the mixer or the beer is hydrating you. That's because the alcohol flushes out any fluids that you had in you. So that's why you feel, well, the alcohol as well, but that's also why you feel a little bit dizzy, and then you get that headache and you feel hungover. So it's always good to drink water in between drinks, alcoholic drinks. But before you go to bed as well, that can be a lifesaver. Otherwise, painkillers and a shit ton of water as well, and some nice grubby food would do nicely. Grant Swindle, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Come on, Watford, he says. That's fine. That's fine if you're a Watford fan, or if you're an opposition fan who just wants us to lose. No problem. You are welcome here. Please do get involved. Also, since you are here, make sure you do hit the subscribe button. We're now, as you can see, 3,340 subscribers, which is amazing considering where we were 2 weeks ago. We were like a good few hundred off of 3K, and now we're well into the 3Ks, and the road to 4K has well and truly begun. It's tough because between now and the end of the season, this is not interesting, but between now and the end of the season, there won't be many, if any, games, especially in April, that won't be on telly. So it's going to be tough for us to draw a big crowd unless there's some big transfer news coming. So I think 4K by the end of the season is probably just about a realistic target, but hey, that's for us to worry about, not you. Hello to your girlfriend, Matthias. Trying to convince her to be an LFC fan. Thank you. When you get in the LFC transfer room logo tattooed, Louis. God, I don't know where I'd get it tattooed, to be fair. Because it is a nice design, to be fair. Like, it's not dumb. Maybe I wouldn't get the circle. Oh, I don't know. Because I don't really like the idea of just, like, flat circle tattoos, because that's the logo. Maybe I'd get rid of the circle and just have the inside bit. I don't know. Jen, thank you very much. You can see top left of your screen, Jen has very, very kindly sent a super chat. I'm glad you've sent an actual comment this time. It makes me feel a little bit better about taking your money. Best channel in the world. Give yourself a round of applause, guys. Louis, legend. Thank you. Thank you. The ultimate ultra. A legend around these parts. Jen herself. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, it all just goes straight back into the pot and helps to create better content. Jen, I don't have Sky, so I'll be here. Well, exactly. That's also who we're here for. People who aren't in the privileged position necessarily, or by choice, just decided not to go for the expensive TV packages, which they are. And considering where we are in the world at the minute, energy prices, fuel, water, everything's going up, isn't it? Cost of living, general inflation. So, you know, it's all things that were almost becoming norms are suddenly turning into luxuries again. So, I mean, that is the only good thing. Well, not the only. That is one of the good things about YouTube is that it is free. Where is Fabinho? So, I don't know. There's been nothing about an injury or anything. I can only assume maybe they were late coming back from the internationals. Brazil must have been playing, right? No, Fabinho's on the bench. So the bench is Queeve Kelleher, Ibrahima Konate, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Fabinho, Kostas Tsimikas, Luis Diaz, James Milner, Sadio Mane and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, what a bench. What a bloody bench. Naby Keita's nowhere to be seen. And I'm sure there's the likes of Harvey Elliott aren't in there either. And that's still an unbelievable bench. You know, if we're struggling to score, we've got two great attacking options you can come on. If we're struggling to create, or if we need to shut up shop, we've got Fabinho, we've got Trent. It's a good bench. It's a bloody good bench. I think that's worth a subscription for anybody who's new in the channel. And again, make sure you join the Discord server. It'd be really great to keep this community even more together over on Discord, because you can obviously chat more often, not just on lives, but in general. We've got channel, if you know anything about Discord, which I don't really, we've got different channels for Liverpool chat, general chat, other sports, so I can talk about F1 on there with anybody. We've got a pet section as well to post pictures of dogs, and I know that James and I have already posted a couple of pictures in there of our lovely pets. So what more incentive do you need? Links in the video description to join that. If you don't have Discord, I recommend getting it. I haven't used it up until this point, and I think it could be a good one. It could be a lot of fun. So do please get involved. I don't have Fabinho written on my bench list. Must be an error. Oh, I'm looking at Sky Sports. Let me see what Liverpool tweeted. Yeah, he's on Sky Sports and Liverpool's Twitter as being on the bench. Adam, hello, hope you're doing well. You'll never walk alone, thank you. Yeah, it's a shame, Hyla, that there's no F1 this weekend, but I'm busy as it is, and I don't want to miss. I missed the opening weekend. I managed to catch Jeddah last week. Vuki, hope you're doing well. Adam and Vuki, as you've just joined, before we get underway, just want a bit of housekeeping. We've got a Discord channel now. If neither of you have used it, I recommend downloading it. You can just have it on your phone. Join the link, press the link in the video description for Discord. And it's basically, the best way I can describe it is it's like a WhatsApp chat, but we can all be on it. We can all chat about different things in different channels to keep it organised. But it's a great place to have a community. So please do consider joining that before we get underway, or at any time, of course. The link isn't going anywhere. Preston Panthy, hope you're doing well and are subscribed. How do you feel about Jota on the left? I'd rather have him in the middle. Well, it's Firmino and Jota, isn't it? I just don't think Firmino can play anywhere other than that false nine position. I'm sure we'll see lots of overchange. We do see that Salah tends to stay on the right and cut in on his own, but especially when Diaz started, the number 9 and the left winger do switch over quite a lot. So I'm sure we'll see that today as well, because as you say, Jota is very impressive in the middle as well. We are literally a couple of minutes away from kickoff now, so if you're a little bit ahead of me or a little bit behind me, just wait until the clock starts and you can either pause the stream you're watching, or I know that can be a little bit awkward, or you can, if you're ahead, or if I'm ahead for you, you can pause me and wait until your stream kicks off. Vuki, sounds good, thank you. Brilliant. Lovely. Can't wait to see you over there. Seems like he's got the number 7 shirt. Haven't heard you guys mention it, so I'll just say it. Liverpool signed Ben Doak this week from Celtic. £600,000 compensation fee. Yep. Really, I couldn't tell you much about him, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm not going to pretend that I know he's the next wonder kid, but there is a lot of hype around him. I do know that much. Whether that turns into anything, it will take a while to find out. As you say, very, very young, lots of growing to do. But where better place to do it than at the best academy in the world? You'll Never Walk Alone rings out, and it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks at least since we've heard that beautiful tune. And we're back. It's the April fixtures. It's the ones that have been making me feel sick for the last 2 weeks. I've become physically ill whenever I think about it. But we are finally here. Roy Hodgson, man. No ill feelings towards him whatsoever. God bless that man. He looks fucking old. I don't want to go too far, but he looks like he could fall over any minute and not get back up again. I'm sorry. I cannot believe he's been allowed to come back into management. That is... When he only retired last season, but he looks like he's aged another 10 years. But no age shaming. Apologies. Right, so I'm going to be taking the knee as usual, I presume. Drew, oh, you made it. I didn't think the Americans would get up for this one, but good to have you back. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Just waiting for kickoff, so apologies, I'm a little bit quiet. Make sure you subscribe before we get underway. The players take the knee. And off we go. Woo! Naby injured again, says Jen. Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, yeah, I missed that. I remember, yeah, he's picked up another knock. Sod knows how long it's for. Same old, can't be too surprised. And same old, my green screen is a bit crap. There we go. All good. Come on. So there's a few people have joined now, which is great to see. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do. Please also do consider joining the Discord server, which we've just started. So we're looking for lots of feedback on it. Links in the video description to join that Discord server. We've also got a quiz tonight. A thank you quiz for hitting 3,000 subscribers. That'll be around 7:30 this evening, I think. So make sure you're around for that. Corner. Mo Salah's shot goes just wide. Vuki says, don't want to get ahead of ourselves. These smaller teams always ready for a fight. Yeah, but we've always got to be ready for that. You know, you can't be surprised when you play a team like this. Oh, bless me. You can't be surprised when you face a team like this and they actually come out. Because for them, this is a cup final. I mean, there's a very, very real threat of relegation for Watford. So it's not like they've got nothing to play for. And at the end of the day, it's Liverpool. They're coming to Anfield. Some of the biggest games that some of these players may play. You know, lower Premier League quality, Championship quality players. This is absolutely massive for them. Adam, it's literally, we created it yesterday, and it's a bit of a new world for us. So if you could just get involved, have a look around, maybe leave us some feedback on there as well. Because I know lots of other channels and lots of other people with a large following use Discord for a lot of different things. So if you have any experience with that, then please do join the Discord and let us know better how we could use it. Because I think it could be a great tool for us. Because we've got so many lovely people in this chat as well, but others who maybe haven't been able to join us today who are here regularly, and we'd love to sort of help solidify that sense of community here on the LFC transfer room. Watford on the attack here as they come down the left-hand side. They're going to play a little ball into the box, but Van Dijk's holding up Ismail Assar well, and it's back to Alisson. Now Thiago goes for one of his beautiful diagonals. It doesn't quite reach Mo Salah, but Joe Gomez is going to pick it up. I hope Bojak's not here. He's still got it. He's done well to beat the challenge, and he's passes intercepted out for a throw-in, though, so we will take that. The quiz later, I believe it is general knowledge, but obviously there'll be LFC questions in there. I could be wrong. Thank you, Adam. That'd be really appreciated. Good to have someone with your experience helping out. And everybody who's here, more than welcome. Whether this is your first time or your 100th time, you've never heard of us or you've been here for a while, feel free to join the Discord. It's open to everybody who wants to get involved, of course. So go and check it out. Here's Curtis Jones playing on the right side of the midfield three, so the more advanced role that arguably turns us into a 4-2-3-1. Did you hear Louis, Haaland and Mbappe both to join Liverpool in the summer? April Fools was yesterday, Hyla. Sorry, Matthias. April Fools was yesterday. You ain't catching me. To be honest, even if you just said that yesterday, I wouldn't have believed it. Ah. Hang on. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've actually given in to online marketing. I bought a sneak starter pack, and I'm having my first one today, and it's quite nice. There we go. Trent doesn't look happy sitting on the bench back in time from injury. Yeah, there's still contention that maybe he wasn't actually injured, or don't know, a little bit of sneaky play. I think the fact that he's back now already kind of suggests that they're looking to get him match fit. I think a lot of people have pointed towards Fergie and what he used to do with the likes of Beckham, Scholes at times, where they'd pick up an injury just before the internationals, and then they'd suddenly be back very, very quickly as soon as it ended. And there's not much you can do, I guess. Oh, Sarr has a wild effort on the half volley. Sails over. Not too much dominance in the first 5 minutes from Liverpool, but you've also got to bear in mind this is a post-international break fixture, so a bit of jet lag. Haven't played together for a few days. It may not be a perfect Liverpool performance, but I won't be too easy on them. We should, at the end of the day, be winning these games quite easily. So yeah, make sure, sorry, there is a quiz, as I said, for anybody who's just joined and didn't hear. There's a quiz tonight at 7:30. Make sure you're around for that. Ball into the box, aimed for Jota, doesn't reach him, headed out for a throw-in. Sweden didn't qualify. Yeah, I thought they would have had that, to be honest. I thought they would have had the measure of Poland, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I can guarantee Haaland will not end up in Liverpool. I'm pretty much on that boat as well, and I think for me that goes for anyone who'd cost over 60, 70 million, probably over 70 million. I don't think there's anybody that we sign. Curtis Jones, it's a wild shot. Couldn't keep it down at all. Adam, we are a counter-attack team. Watford haven't had enough time to fall asleep yet. Roy Hodgson is the Pozzo family's 15th permanent manager since they took over at Watford in June 2012. I find it a bit weird. More of our better players are playing on this one. Well, you've got to get them. Well, that's the benefit of having a strong bench. You know, you've got to give them minutes, got to get them back firing kind of thing. You don't want them to go into a Champions League game cold-footed kind of thing. USA have qualified, and it'll be England, USA, Iran, and then one of Ukraine, Scotland, or Wales, I believe. So that'll be, unfortunately, that will be a bit of a piece of piss group for England. And then I think it's between whoever qualifies last and USA for that second spot. USA have got some decent players now, haven't they? They've got Pulisic, they've got that Giovanni Reina from Dortmund. I'm sure they've got a couple of others as well. I'm sure some Americans feel like they've got a bit of a golden generation looming, maybe. Curtis Jones, it's a deflected cross, could have gone anywhere there. And, that's got to be offside, isn't it? Watford on the counter. It was literally just Van Dijk on his own, but he pretty much dealt with it, to be fair. And, we've regained possession. Who are you cheering for this World Cup? Not England. Not England. I'd happily see them get pumped by somebody. It won't happen until the later stages, though. Now that Vuki says, now that you've mentioned the 70-80 mil threshold, I find the links to Bellingham a little bit strange as well. Yeah, I just think I know we signed Alisson and Van Dijk for a lot, but they were like the building blocks, you know, where we're beyond that stage now. It's about constantly adding. Well, at least our system is about constantly adding people who can go on and become great, such as Diaz, Jota, Mane and Salah when we bought them. You know, we've got our profile, and thus far it's worked spectacularly, so there's no real incentive to change it, is there? Like, everyone thought we were finished last season, even though we had those injuries. But a signing or two, and suddenly we look like we've got an amazing squad again, and we're already building for that phase 2, which we talk about quite a lot now. So there's no real need for us to go and spend 70-80 million on one superstar when we could get 2 or 3 over time, 2 or 3 really strong prospects. Drew says, Louis pumped for the Cousins to rock the Brits in the group stage. I would love to see that, to be fair. Look, I don't like USA much more than England, but it would be quite funny just because of how fuming some England fans would be to lose to America. That would be a laugh. Adam, yeah, we have a few names, but honestly, we coasted into qualifying. Either we are sneaky good, as you say, or we are a qualified team and not a real contender. Yeah, I wouldn't say you're a contender, but you could definitely get out of that group with a strong performance. I guess some of it, if it's Scotland who somehow get through, you'll beat them. Probably, if you play at your best. Wales, yeah, they might beat you. And then Ukraine, almost feels wrong to beat them at the moment with what's going on in the world. Udris, I'm going for France and hoping the Champions curse doesn't kick in. Yeah, I don't know. It still feels like such a long way away because it's in winter. Oh, it's a free kick for Watford. They got their heads to it, and luckily Alisson was alert to it. It was Hernandez who got to the front post, beat, I think it's Jordan Henderson, just gets in front of him. Robertson can't get up high enough, so he wins the header, but straight at the goalkeeper, and he does well to just keep hold of it and alleviate any danger. So no clear-cut chances for Liverpool just yet. 12 minutes in. Obviously, as you'd expect, majority of the possession up until now. High line as well. So no radical changes for us after this international break. Not that we expected any. Mo Salah going for a customary run down the byline, but just over touches it and it goes out for a goal kick. I think that getting players of Alisson and Van Dijk's ilk was necessary at the time. It's a lot easier to build on the current base of our transfer strategy now. Exactly. You've nailed it on the head, really, because we were very far off with what we had before. But now that we've got those two, it allows us to be more methodical. So Matip has been fantastic alongside Van Dijk as well. Joe Gomez is still, for me, still a prospect. He could still turn it around, but I hope Bojack doesn't hear me say that. And Kanate coming in as well. He's looked fantastic, and he's still only in his early 20s. So we've already got the building blocks, and we've only spent maybe 40 million on the other three centre-backs. Because, Gomez was 8 million, and Kanate was 30? Or was he less than that? Matthias, quiz later, then WrestleMania later on a Saturday. What time does WrestleMania start? Because I've still got a WWE Network subscription. Because they do 2 nights now, which I don't think I'm a fan of. I know they're long. So they kind of need to split it up, but I prefer it just being all on one night. Bit more of a showcase. At least he'll be back in front of fans this time, though. They tried their best when it was behind closed doors, but it's a lot better, of course. I watched my country get pummeled by France in what looked like a training match. Definitely need a different team to cheer on for the World Cup. Yeah. Have any underdogs qualified? I guess, was it Ghana that beat Nigeria? There'll be a bit of an underdog. Mo Salah's earned a free kick out on his right-hand side. 11 p.m, I think. Take a Hall of Fame as well. Yeah, apparently I saw a clip of it and maybe teasing one last match. I mean, I doubt it would be over this weekend, surely. I think Taker, or the guy who plays the Undertaker, is just such a nice guy. I think he just needs to learn to say no. Like, I think after the streak ended, he probably just should have had one more match, win that, and then call it a day. Although a lot of people say it's better to go out on your feet, on your back, or whatever. So maybe after he lost his streak, maybe he should have just retired then. But he just kind of drags it on now. Like, the Mania matches don't mean anything because the streak's gone. Oh, Jota with a wild effort. Not very good. So 15 minutes and Liverpool not managing to create too much. Watford looking quite well set up, but I don't think we're doing too well. Ah, yes, that's true. That's very true, because a lot of people thought it'd be Cody Rhodes, didn't they? So that, oh, okay, yeah, you've got me. I think you're right there. Drew says Bojack hasn't been in the stream since Gomez started doing well. Even then, sometimes he just joins for like a couple of minutes. Last time I saw him, he actually didn't mention Gomez, which was, I've never seen that before. Vuki, what's your opinions on the lasers in Salah's eyes while taking the penalty kick? Oh, it was an absolute farce. By that point, the game's gone so far that you can't do anything about it, but it was very, very wrong. A lot of people were saying, well, that's just what happens in African internationals. But I guess this is a World Cup qualifier, you know, like it falls under the guise of FIFA. So surely there should be like different standards, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like you can't blame Salah or Egypt for missing penalties or how they played in the game. Because like you cannot see anything. Look, I mean, I will say it is very comfortable for us at the minute, but it's also quite comfortable for Watford in a defensive sense. Not too many incisive passes thus far. Henderson tries to play one, but it's just too many Watford players in the way. So we've got a penalty. That'd be nice. We've got a throw in, and it's back with Van Dijk. Banner on the cop in support of sacked B&O ferry staff. Seafarers are not a bank balance. United we stand. That's nice to see. Yeah, it's the same with everything. There was outrage at the start, but now it's not on people's minds. So with things like that, unless you can act very, very soon and try to get something like a reaction or sue them, like a court case or something, people's interest will die out very soon, and by that point the rich people in charge who have broken the law, like they've literally been called criminals by people in government, by then they've got away with it and they've won. And the Watford on the attack. Allison, whilst attempting a clearance, was brought down. So 20 minutes in now and still nothing. Watford on the front foot now. People who are new or joined, please do like and subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 3,350 subscribers, so that would be good if we could reach that today. Also, we have a new Discord server for anybody who's interested in Liverpool and the channel as well. If you're old, new, doesn't matter, feel free to join it. You can also get 20% off at manscapes.com with the code TR2020. For 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Link for both of those are in the video description below. We've also got a quiz this evening at 7:30 with some of the boys. I'm sure there's some general knowledge in there, but definitely some Liverpool related questions as well, I'm sure. Just as a little celebration for reaching 3,000 subscribers. So get a beverage, get some grub, get your pen and paper out, and I'm sure you can join in as well. We'll have a good time. Liverpool trying to build up from the back. The crowd trying to summon up a little bit of energy. It's all just a little bit flat on the pitch. Thiago goes for the diagonal. It does reach its man this time, which is Joe Gomez. Tries to play it infield to Curtis Jones, but it's just a little bit short. And now Watford are in. He's going to score. Oh, it's a save. I'll admit, that was poor by Gomez. It's a short pass for no reason, and a couple of passes, and Watford are in there. But Mo Salah now does well to hold up the ball, and we can come away with it on the other side of Andy Robertson. Marauding down the left. Now Thiago just slowing it down. I'm not saying Thiago. I'm not blaming Thiago, by the way, but we just need to be a bit quicker. Gomez into the middle. Oh, Jota! Another header. This guy, man. Joe Gomez with the assist, by the way. Let's not forget that. But it's Diogo Jota with another headed finish. He's so bad. I can't explain it. Well, I mean, that's why you have 5 outstanding attackers, because they can just strike at any moment. So Thiago and then Henderson. Henderson plays to Gomez, who's in a Trent position, takes a touch. It's a brilliant ball in. Jota just gets a little nick on it. And Ben Foster's just caught out as he tries to rush and get a fist on it. He can't get near it. Jota's head just takes it away from him. And it's just a small glance, and just like that, out of nothing really. Praise has to go to Gomez on that one. It's a brilliant cross from him. You know, we've said he's been okay at right back. He's looked good going forward, but he's always missed. He's always missed that end product, but now he's got it. It's Trent Alexander-Gomez. Bojack, even if Bojack was here, he would only focus on the previous mistake. That's all he would focus on. Right, let's change the scores, shall we? Oh, well, that just relaxes everybody now, because Watford, if they want to get something, they've got to be a bit more forward thinking, not as compact. Liverpool, we don't need to go in search of another goal. We've got the qualities to hold out if we want to. But as I said, Watford will need to try and get something, and that will open things up a little bit for us. Bojack in the mud. Bojack in the mud. But I guarantee you, if he comes on here or any other stream and we are talking about that goal and assist, he will only focus on the previous error, which was just a short pass that Gomez gave away, and it did lead to a one-on-one in the end, which is fine. But you've got to give credit where it's due as well. Like, otherwise, you do just have an agenda, and you're not being objective. The wake me up I needed. There we go, says Drew. Oh, Jota's 14th goal, second best in the league. Unbelievable. He doesn't play like he's the second highest goal scorer in the league. Matip tries incisive ball, but that is cut out. But we're very quick to win it again. We've got that bit of momentum now. Pressing is looking a lot cleaner. Passing is not, though. Thiago struggles to find Salah, which wasn't a particularly difficult pass. And Watford get a throw in on the left-hand side. Matthias was on the toilet and missed the goal. Oh, you just got to hold it until half-time. Curtis Jones looking to press Ben Foster, forced to hoof it upfield, and Liverpool regain possession from it. Now Andy Robertson, a few runners ahead of him. Jota is one of them, plays it back to Thiago. Thiago plays it right to Joel Matip, who's on the halfway line alongside Van Dijk. And now Gomez again, his first touch just takes it away from him, but he's looking bright. He's looking bright, and that assist should give him a lot of confidence going forward and getting the balls into the box. And their chance is offside as well. I'm pretty sure that was offside. What a save from Alisson as well. So either way, they were never scoring. Vuki says, what happened to wanting players to succeed? I feel like a proud dad when I see sideline players doing well. But yeah, I think there's always exceptions to that. I think Dejan Lovren, I just, by the end we just wanted him gone. Because it wasn't that he was bad, but that's not why we didn't like him. It's because he was so bloody rash. And I remember it was the game against Watford. I think it was Troy Deeney. All he was trying to do was fight Troy Deeney rather than watching the bloody ball. And Troy Deeney knew that's what he would do, and he took advantage of it. He might have been a better defender if he was just more focused on the game and the ball than trying to be tough, if you know what I mean. What a great time to subscribe to the channel, by the way, and join our Discord server as well. If you do, I guess the party never stops, does it? So 27 minutes down, Liverpool 1-0 up, of course, in control of this game and in a good position for the rest, for the other 60 minutes. Where's Bojack, says Charlie. That's what we're all wondering. We've all been wondering where he is. I'm sure now that Gomez got that assist, he definitely won't come on. He'll be making an active choice to not join the stream. Liverpool on the attack now. Firmino finds Robertson on the other side. Brilliant ball. Now it's with Jota. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh! Did he get the ball? Robertson brought down. I think the ref, I think he might have got the ball first. Yeah, he does. Thank you. We have now hit 3,350 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. Everybody who has joined the channel and subscribed, please make sure you also do join the Discord server. Link in the video description below. And stick around for the quiz. The thing is, if you join the Discord server, you'll always know when we go live. You can do that or tick the bell notification. Corner is, in the end, comes to a free kick. Vuki, I guess every player has their sell-by date. I was alluding to the whole Joe Gomez agenda. Yeah, no. Like, in general, I agree with you. Like, players like Minamino, I want it every time he comes on. I just want him to get a hat trick. Oxlade-Chamberlain, I would chuck in with Lovren though. I think he's just gone. But yeah, Joe Gomez coming in and doing well is always something I want to see. So there's a Watford player down in his own box in the 6-yard area, and he's receiving some medical treatment, so there's a bit of a pause in play. So this week for football is just brilliant. Tuesday, Man City versus Atletico. Oh, and at the same time, Benfica versus Liverpool. Oh, so you have to pick between the two. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Chelsea, Real Madrid on Wednesday, and then Bayern versus Villarreal should be on Wednesday as well. That's nice. All right, we're back underway with just under 15 minutes to go in this first half. Coming forward with Firmino, who's out on the right now. Curtis Jones picks it up. Thiago take a touch, man. Goes for a first-time shot, but he had so much room. He's always going to struggle first time with that. Needed to take a touch for sure. Firmino waits for the ball when it gets intercepted. It's the first thing you learn. You've got to move to the ball. Don't watch it. Thiago picks it up again. Can't quite. He's got pings for a handball, not in the box, but referee waves it away either way. I'd agree. Vuki says, I'd agree, albeit reluctantly, with you about Ox. Hate to say it, but I don't think he claws his way back as a regular starter. No. And we saw that boil over in our previous fixture where Knox got substituted. I think a lot of people picked up on him saying, I haven't played in ages or something like that. Well, I don't know if that's confirmed what he said, but he was frustrated either way. And, you know, he has had a lot of, especially during AFCON, he's had a lot of chances. And, yeah, he's played well in some of them, but no consistency. And when he's bad, he can be really, really bad. And at this point in his career, I think it's just better for all parties if he moves on, finds his feet somewhere else. You know, maybe he could be like a Jesse Lingard. Maybe he could go to like a West Ham or not an Everton, like a Villa. Maybe he would do well there. I don't know, but I just don't think he's quite at this level, especially with the depth that we have in the positions that he plays in. I still don't know what his best position is, by the way. Like, I'd prefer him at centre mid to on the wing, but he's not very good at centre mid either, if I'm being honest. Thiago he's always looking for that superstar ball. Doesn't find it on this occasion. Harvey Elliott starts for the LFC under-23s this afternoon. Yeah, I wonder if Klopp sort of got wind of, you know, his social media presence and some of the things that have gone on there. Maybe just trying to, well, I don't think Klopp's the kind of person to humble somebody, but maybe just keeping him out of the firing line, maybe giving him a bit of a warning to chill out, I don't know. Vuki says in regards to Ox, yeah, I think he needs to move along soon, keep his dignity intact. I don't think stomping around on the field, dropping lip, does anything good for him. Absolutely. Watford trying to create something. Bit of space to pass around the back, but Liverpool trying to set up a pressing trap. They go for a long ball instead, and it's out for a Liverpool throw-in. That's what we like to see. Oh, I'll tell you, these next 2 weeks could be some of the best, some of the worst. So obviously Benfica first leg on Tuesday. Man City on Sunday. Benfica's second leg on Wednesday. And then the FA Cup final, FA Cup semi-final against Man City again the following weekend. And that's not even including Man United and Everton later this month, but as a even smaller sample, these next 2 weeks are gargantuan. And you're going to find it all here with me. I've cleared my schedule for all of these games. I will be here for all of them, every single one. And if any of you are on the Carabao Cup final watch-along, it's going to be like that, I think. I think it's going to be like that. Very, very stress-inducing. So it's a Watford corner. About 8.5 minutes left of this first half. Headed away well by Robertson. It's taken down by Sarr. Can't find his own player though. Now Liverpool might have a chance to counter. Henderson with a beautiful ball to Salah. His first touch lets him down, but he's still got it just about. Up against Kamara, who gets the tackle in and puts it out for a Liverpool corner. So we'll have a corner. Oh. Hope you've got supplies in for the coming weeks, Louis. Yep. I'll have to make sure. Mo Salah. Firmino weaving around in the box. Shot is blocked. Robertson's going for one. Matty back heel. Jota again. Oh, saved by Foster. Needed to keep it down, I think. Just tried to blast it anywhere, and Foster just makes himself big enough. Good save by the Watford keeper to keep it at 1-0 at the minute. Curtis Jones now. What can he do? We're going to get another corner from it. Another goal before half-time would be just lovely. Oh, yeah. Jota probably should have pulled it back, but he could have scored. Comes to nothing. Back out with Curtis Jones. Yeah, keeps it in play. Gets another cross in. It's low. Cleared again. Back now with Joe Gomez, who's the last defender on the halfway line. Semi-final against City going to penalties. God, that's going to be a long day if it does. 120 minutes of hoping Man City don't score. No way. Can't do that. I think some people might have Chelsea down as not dark horses, but potential favourites for the remaining cup competitions because they are out of a title race and we are so enthralled in it, us and City, that we will have to throw a lot of resources at it, and maybe that gives Tuchel the time to work some tactical magic in the cups. And we don't need Chelsea winning a third Champions League. And I would like us to win the FA Cup, as we're so close. Thiago, man of the match so far. And Udrich says needed some more accuracy on the shot from Jota. Yeah, he's just tried to blast it, but at the same time, Watford defender was sliding in, so maybe there just wasn't room. Probably should have squared it, but I don't trust Henderson to score that, to be fair. And it's an open net, but coming at him quickly, could easily sky it. Oh, Curtis Jones offside. Nottingham Forest 3-0 up already, for anyone who's interested. Right, here we go. Good position for Liverpool. Salah goes for a shot. Headed away. Oh, it's going to be a Watford throw-in. Thank you to everybody who's still watching. Please do like the video and subscribe. Also join our Discord server, link in the video description. And get 20% off and free shipping at manscapes.com. Link for their website. Also in the video description. Best time would be, yeah, if you do feel like joining, best time would be to do that in half time. You've got a bit of time to go on your phone, download the app if you don't have it already, and get involved. It's looking a bit empty at the minute, so be appreciated. A few people could get in there and start conversing, maybe. Both Blackpool and Nottingham Forest have former Liverpool trainers as managers. Oh, it's unlucky. Unlucky from Firmino there. 3 minutes to go. Shouldn't be too much extra time. It's Henderson, he misplaced a pass, and you can just see clear as day what he's uttering to himself. Very frustrated. Oh. Vuki says, nothing against the likes of Harvey and Curtis, but I'm pretty sure that Ox sees himself as regular starter. I think the sulking just highlights the human element in this situation. I think you just need a bit of self-awareness, though, Vuki. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I think you've made I think you're right. I think you've made a good point. I think Ox maybe does see himself as that, but I think you need a bit of self-awareness, like, from him. He's not been good enough consistently for a very long time. Oh. I appreciate the will, but where there's a will, there's got to be a way as well. Getting slightly irritated here, Hyla. It would be nice if Thiago wasn't having to play in midfield by himself here. Mo Salah's done well. Just final touches. Let him down. Joe Gomez is going to chase down a ball. Kamara gets to it first, and it's out for a Liverpool throw-in. Shameless plug there, Louis. That logo was smack bang in the middle of the shot. Wait, which logo? Thank you to everybody who's just joined. A lot of people have just come in, which is great to see. Please do like the video as well and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We've also got a new Discord server, link in the video description. Whether you've been here since the start or if this is your very first time joining us, if you're a Liverpool fan, you'll enjoy that Discord server. And whether you've got Discord or not, download it, click the link in the video description and get involved in that Discord server with us. We've also got a quiz tonight, 7:30. If you join the Discord, you'll be alerted when we're going live for that. It's a thank you, well, a bit of a celebratory quiz for reaching 3,000 subscribers, which we have done. We're also already at 3,350 now. So if we could get to 3,360 by the end of today, that'd be pretty good as well. So make sure you do subscribe if you are brand new, and feel free to get involved in the live chat. There's 2 minutes of added time, about a minute, about 30 seconds have already been played. And we are with a Watford free kick. Joe Gomez has picked up a booking. Firmino's won it back well, though. Can he unleash Jota? Jota gets blocked off a bit. Well done by Robertson. Well won. There's something on here. Jota decides to turn back instead, though. Content maybe just to get to half-time with a lead. Come on, one more attack, boys. Just playing it around the back at the minute, but there's 10 seconds left. Oh, playing it back again and again. Ref's going to blow, surely. Yep, that's it. So, let's move back over to Khar. Yeah, no, Vuki, we're not actually sponsored by Sneak. I was just saying, I've given in. I watch a lot of Mark Goldbridge. His That's Football. His like Twitch stuff as well, and he's sponsored by Sneak, so I pick up a lot of. I just thought I'd try it because it looks quite cool, and yeah, I'm impressed by the first flavour. Maybe we could do something with them in the future. Who knows? Vuki says, agreed, Louis. I think if one thinks about how long he's been playing in the top flight, he's always showed a lot of self-awareness. And I think it just shows how far gone he is, not even trying to hide it. Yeah. Now, ultimately, it's not too important at this point in the season. Whatever Ox thinks, who gives a shit? We're on for some magic here. So, yeah, we are half-time in this first April fixture. First of several major fixtures, not just for this season, but in our history. And we are 1-0 up. Diogo Jota finding the net halfway through the half. With Liverpool struggling to get going, struggling to create chances. Watford looking decently set up at the back as well, creating a few chances of their own. Perhaps slightly off the back of our own mistakes, though. But Joe Gomez finding his way forward, finding himself in a very Trentish position in the half space. Floated ball into the box. Jota gets there ahead of Ben Foster and just gets a little nick on it on the side of his head and puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 for Liverpool. Not too much to report after that. A couple of chances from corners as well. Watford not finding a clearer chance than before Jota put Liverpool ahead. So we are at half-time, and it is Liverpool 1, Watford 0. Let me know how you thought about that first half. And if you are new, please do feel free to get involved. Say hello. We're a very friendly group. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the Discord in this with the link below. Akbar says Watford, and then showing some guns, so thank you for that. Let me know what you thought of the game, Akbar, and please do subscribe as well. Pulling your leg, the sip looked too calculated. I know, it does feel weird, I must admit, and I do feel like a sellout because I've literally just seen someone drinking it and I thought, oh, that looks cool. The marketing's finally worked. Interesting conversation in the live chat about what you prefer for a roast dinner. Funny, I'm having a roast dinner tomorrow night, so that'll be tomorrow lunchtime even. So that'll be a nice surprise. Adam says, I would have said no subbing Gomez, but now I'm fired up to see Ox come off the bench and score from 50 yards. He won't score, but he'll try 2 or 3 times to score from 50 yards, I'll tell you that much. And Hylas says, Jota's header, the difference between the two sides, but the Reds have been far from the best in their first half. I think that sums it up pretty well. But we haven't needed to be at our best. We've got that lead, and to be honest, if it stays like this and we don't have to exert ourselves too much, then I'd say happy days with how many important games there are coming up, starting this Tuesday in the Champions League quarter-final against Benfica away from home, which will also be live here on the LFC Transfer Room for a live watch-along with myself. So make sure that you like and subscribe. As I said, you can either tick the bell notification to be notified whenever we go live, or if you do join our Discord server, link in the video description below, we have a bot on there which will tell you whenever we are going live. Drew says, what's up with the Brits and a roast dinner? We love them. We love them, mate. Is it a Europe thing? Funnily you should ask that, because I don't really know. I've never gone abroad and thought about roast dinners. I have a feeling it's not. I feel like it's maybe a Western thing. God. I mean, they are beautiful things. Like we can all agree on that, right? Oh, Drew, you're taking it a bit too far now. Leftover cafeteria food. Like, you have roast dinners at Thanksgiving, don't you? It's Thanksgiving dinner, essentially, but, like, probably not the same exact foods. Crymore says, decent half. These games are never easy, but what a beautiful goal by Gomez and Jota. You can see Gomez has been working on his crossing. Thank you very much for getting involved, Crymore. Hope to see you stick around if you do enjoy what you see here. Like and subscribe as well, please. But on what you said. Absolutely agree. It would be nice to win this game by a clear scoreline and dominate and look forward to watching match of the day, but they are always going to be tough. At this point in the season, both teams with so much to play for. The benefit of having that goal is that Watford do need to equalise if they want to get anything from this game whatsoever, so maybe a little bit more space for us, and as time goes on, they'll need to press more and more, so hopefully that works in our favour. Gomez, yeah, I think that's what's been lacking these last few appearances. Is he has looked good getting into forward positions, but his crossing has just been a bit lacking. So to get that assist, hopefully, is a big confidence booster for him, and we might see some more of it in the second half as well. Could also see Trent Alexander-Arnold come on for a few minutes as well to get some minutes in the tank. Colfina, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well and enjoying the video and the match. Please do like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, I mean, fair play to any Americans watching. Drew is 5:30 where he is. Colfina, thank you, thank you for subscribing. Brilliant timing. Thank you very much for deciding to do that. Really appreciated. We're almost at 3,360 subscribers. I can see there's 31 people watching. I bet you're not all subscribed. If you do all subscribe, I'm sure we could reach that target quite easily by the end of today. So please do consider doing that, and also joining our Discord, link in the video description. Best thing about moving to England is a full English breakfast. Oh, I'm glad we converted you on that one. I wish I had time this morning to get one, but I didn't. Oh my god. I can't stop coughing now. Bass B, Man United fan. Hey, no judgment here. You are more than welcome to stay and subscribe as well if you feel like doing so. Are you confident with the midfield after Henderson and Thiago leave? Maybe have Arnold turn midfield in the future. No, thank you for the comment and thank you for the question. I'm not really up for entertaining Trent moving into midfield because I think he is the right back of a generation. You know, you can throw Cancelo and Walker and the Chelsea one at me all you want, but for me, I am fully biased. He is a right back of a generation, and he does so well from that position. You don't need to fix what isn't broken, kind of thing. In terms of midfielders, you're right. You know, Henderson and Thiago starting to come to the twilights of their careers, both in their 30s now. I believe Thiago's turns 30, but we've got options coming through, and I'm sure we'll sign. So I don't think we need to worry about adapting one of our current players into a. We don't need to worry about turning one of our current players into a centre mid because we've got the likes of Elliott and Jones coming through, and they'll only get better with time. But I'm sure we'll be as savvy as we have been in the transfer market and find some hidden gems potentially who can join in with that. Colfina, I'm a big fan of yours. Thank you. Good. I haven't seen you before, but thank you very much. If that is the case. Hyla says Man City are next, and I must say that Liverpool haven't been at a real quality level. Fabinho, Thiago are quality players, but the rest are decent. Man City midfield will eat them alive. Well, I wonder what do you think about Keita then? What if we could field that midfield three? The thing I'll say about Jordan Henderson is that he can definitely turn up in big games. And he can always remind us why he's so important to us. Fabinho and Thiago are massive, though. They will be a massive part of it. So if we keep them fit, we do stand a very good chance. Yeah, it'll be interesting, and I am very scared. Vuki said, I think we definitely need to bust them a few moves in the transfer window to replace them. Well, I hope that is our focus. I hope we do sign one, maybe even two midfielders, with a few outgoings the other way in midfield as well. Like we've got a stacked midfield, but just not the quality. Like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain needs to go. James Milner's you can't consider him as a regular starter. I don't mind if he stays though, but we do need to bring in some fresh blood, I think. But to burst a bubble, I don't think that'll be Jude Bellingham. I don't think that'll be Jude Bellingham. It'll be someone within the 30 to 40 million pound bracket, maybe a Tchouaméni, maybe a Tielemans. Fabinho, Thiago and Henderson isn't a bad midfield to play against City. Hendo, with high intensity to break up the opposition, is his best game. Adam says, we seriously comparing this game to the ones later in the months where things will be on the line. Oh, right, I see what you mean. No, I think, there's two ways to look at the way this game's going at the minute. For me, I'm very positive, and I tried to look at it as we're coming back from an international break. Players a little bit cold on their feet. This is a great chance to get some minutes into them, get the confidence up, and I'm not too fussed about the performance. But you could also think we need to be hitting form now going into those massive games later, and at the moment we're not looking fantastic. So I don't think people are comparing necessarily, Adam, but I get your point, and I think I'm on your side of that one too. Bashby says, I'm not so sure on that. City are good, but I've been saying to my mate all season, City will flop it and give it Liverpool. Redemption for that one a few years back on the last day. I mean, that's the dream. I think a lot of Liverpool fans are with you. I think a lot of people on this channel as well would say that they believe Man City are starting to crack. I can just never get excited about that anymore, because we've said that on so many occasions in the last 2-3 seasons. And they'll suddenly click back into action again. Like, I fully expect them to go out and slaughter Burnley today. I'm expecting a 5-0, and I've been saying that for weeks on end. This specific fixture, people are like, oh, Sean Dyche masterclass incoming. I'm expecting Man City to roll them over. Drew is on that train as well, thinking that City might flop it a little bit. I don't know. They just need like one solid game to kind of get it all back again, don't they? But ultimately, the season is in our hands. It's in our hands. If we go to the Etihad and we get a result, that's all it takes, is for us to get a result at Man City, and then we're very much favourites from that point onwards. Anything else in terms of other teams taking points from them is a bonus. I feel like I'm so confident in Man City to beat Burnley. I feel like I need to do some sort of forfeit if it goes the other way. Like, nothing crazy, but I feel like I need to, because so many of you seem to think Burnley might get something, but I'm so confident they're going to roll over. Like, I'm not even saying they're just going to lose 1 or 2-0. Like, they are going to get pumped by Man City. And I'm willing to put something on the line for that. Hyla says, Liverpool need to sharpen up in the second half despite the score. There's definitely a feeling that Alisson is bailing us out too much at the key moments recently. It's not going to keep happening. Well, ultimately, that's why you have a goalkeeper. And that's why you have a quality goalkeeper, is so that they can make saves. That shot that he saved was offside. I just want to say that. That was definitely offside. Matthias, I'm not getting a tattoo just because of a score. Like, it needs to be a little bit more dramatic than that. Shave down to a moustache if Burnley win. I've already done that though. I hated it, but I have already done that. And this is the grow back. The grow back is on. So the players are coming out for the second half now. 40 people watching. Thank you very much for joining me. Please do consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel as well. We're almost at 3,360. If all of you subscribe, we'll absolutely smash that target. So please do get involved. You can also get involved in our Discord server, which is brand new. Looking for lots of feedback on that. So get involved in the link in the video description. And you can get 20% off at manscapes.com with the code TR2020. Link for their website also in the description. And finally, we have a quiz this evening as a celebration of getting 3K. Right, hang on. I need to sort out this second half scoreboard quickly. Okie dokie. So, we're just about ready. Come on, ref. And that's it. We're underway for the second half. Basby, thank you for getting involved. I hope you do consider sticking around. Says, if City flop it, Salah could do you a solid and sign another year. Hope it doesn't end up being another quality player that becomes crap after Liverpool. There's been too many now. Shave your head, shave your eyebrows. Bloody hell, it's only one scoreline. I'm not. You got to do something a little bit more chilled than that. Oh, Joe Gomez with another good cross to start off this second half. And it's Cabaselli who has to divert it over his own goal for a corner. Downstairs, hi, hope you're doing well. Good to see you getting involved in the live chat. Hope you decide to subscribe. That'd be very nice, and like this video too. So Liverpool corner, outswinger. Oh, it's fallen. Oh, doesn't fall too kindly for us, and it's cleared away. But Liverpool should recycle. Thiago does well to get it back to Alisson, who just needs to hit it upfield, I think, and he does so. Matthias says, wear a Burnley shirt next time you're on. That's a good idea. I just wish I had a Burnley shirt. Oh my God. Jones with a wild effort. Did you mean Watford, not Senegal? What did I say? Oh, did I say Liverpool versus Senegal? Sorry, it's Watford. Apologies. How about saving up for a mohawk at the back? No, I've done enough with my hair and mustache, I think. Maybe not. Maybe no forfeit. I don't want to be. I don't want to keep on saying no to everything. Oh. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's really nice. That is tasty. It's just sachets you pour into water and mix it in, so it's not fizzy, but it's tasty. Oh! Thank you, downstairs. No one else bloody told me, did they? This is, the only reason it's like that is from the previous stream, and I was in a bit of a rush this morning. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, downstairs. You're a valued member of the team now. No one else said it. Disgusting. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of this chat. Oyster King Adam, is that Adam on the chat? If so, welcome to the Discord. I've just seen that come through. Jen says, "Let's go, boys." I'm glad we are. I normally don't mind being 0-0 at half time, but in this occasion I am glad that we're 1-0 up, because there'll be nothing worse than starting this April with a draw, and it could still happen, and I will look stupid. Oyster King. Do I want to know where that comes from, or is it quite an innocent story? Or is there a story? Liverpool passing around the back. Joel Matip. Has he got a headband on? He definitely didn't have that in the first half, did he? Was there a clash of heads? Downstairs says who's going to win. I think it's Liverpool. Well, I hope it's Liverpool at this point. Thank you to everybody who's just joining for this second half watch along. Liverpool 1-0 up against Watford. If you are new or if you haven't done already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps us out. We're almost at... Well, actually, let's see where we are. Let's have a little update on where we are. You can also join our Discord server as well if you are a Liverpool fan or a football fan in general, and get involved with that. The more the merrier, as always. Bear with me, just seeing how we're doing on the old subscriber front. Come on. Everything's a little bit slower whilst I'm streaming. Van Dijk does fantastically to get the ball out. So we're 3 subscribers away from 3,360. I'm sure there's 3 lovely people who are watching who still haven't pressed that subscribe button and would love to do so today. I'm sure there is. I'm sure we could do that. If you do, let me know in the live chat and I'll be more than happy to thank you publicly for your kind gesture. Jota will go for a long shot. Can't keep it down again, though. Klopp not happy with the decision to shoot there, and I think that's fair enough. I mean, the space did open up, and, you know, a striker's natural instinct will tell him to line up a shot, but other things were on as well. Gomez does well, it does come to Salary, does brilliantly to get it to Firmino, who's caught on his heels a little bit. Be happy, thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. Welcome to the LFC Transfer Room Ultras. Hope you decide to stick around. We've got a quiz this evening, if you're around for that, about 7:30, I think. Salah just can't. He's struggling in and around the box. There's just too many people on him. I mean, he's a victim of his own success in many ways. Like, yes, he's not been as productive since AFCON, but I think people have clocked on that he's a gigantic threat and you need to double up or maybe even triple up on him. Has Jota scored a goal from outside the box for us? Not in my memory. Thank you downstairs. Very nice of you as well. BRB. So Robertson now has it on the left. Still, you know, we don't need to, and that is the benefit of winning, but no real hurry to do anything, which is fair enough, but from an entertainment perspective. Who's going to win, West Brom or Birmingham? I'm not. Don't know too much about either to give a proper judgment. Watford have given it away in their own half. Firmino has it. Opts to go to Salah in the box. His touch again lets him down. It's out for a corner. Just needs to get it glued to his feet. I'll be pinging off him in a minute. I think I just went down for a second there, but I'm back now. It's not good. Are we still good, everybody? Nothing changed. It just went off for a sec. Let me know. Oh, God. Just need to know that we're still live. Still hear me and see me. All good. Okay, thank you. Whew. Just suddenly said disconnected. It's never done that before. Oh my God. Oh. Big chance for Watford missed. And they're saying it's not offside either. Big chance. Put wide. I reckon that's offside. I think that was definitely offside. Matty going on his customary run. We haven't seen that recently. But it's, should have been a handball, not given. But we've got it back. Joel Matip back in defensive position now. Thiago goes for that diagonal, does find Robertson on the left. He's got a lot of room. Plays Henderson in the half space. Now Salah. Gomez, can he find another good ball? Oh, he's done really well there. That's got to be a free kick. Yeah, brilliant work from Joe Gomez there. Beats his man and then draws the foul. That is brilliant. Brilliant full-back play. Never took him for someone who could beat a man. But he's proving us wrong today. Quick turn of pace as well, and that's one of his key attributes. Cucho Hernandez picks up a yellow card for his troubles. So it's Henderson and Robertson standing over this one. Henderson will take. It's a good ball. It finds Jota and he's just too short for it. Can't get above it. So it's just naturally going upwards over the bar. But he's completely unmarked there. It's a really good chance for Liverpool and it's a decent cross. Unlucky. So, according to YouTube, we are just a couple short of 360 subscribers. So, please do make sure to get involved. Apologies if I'm a little bit laggy. You know, I've got what's meant to be very good Virgin internet, but it's not always 100%. So, apologies if I'm a little bit laggy, but you should be able to hear me fine. Just maybe the image is a little bit laggy. We haven't made any substitutions yet, as Hyler says we need to change the midfield slightly. So we've still got our 3 substitutes. There's 30 minutes left here. It's still comfortable. Like that side, that chance again. They didn't put the flag up, but I'm telling you it was offside. I'm very confident in that. So the only 2 clear chances they've had have both been offside. So they're not chances. You've got to get them out of your head. They don't matter. Henderson with a good cross. Finds Jota again. And again, he's just a little bit too short for it. So just a bit above him. Unlucky. So Henderson's half-space cross actually bears fruit this time. And Fabinho is coming on. And it's going to be Curtis Jones who comes off. Gets a standing round of applause. So whilst there's a little break in play, make sure that you do try join the Discord server. Link in the video description. Get involved in that and have a look around, browse the place. Let us know what you think about it. And we can have some fun with it. I will admit I don't know too much about it. We've got lots of pet pictures in already. So you can. That's always it. That's always something that can unite us all. It is very comfortable at this point. I'm not worried at all, even though it is just 1-0. That's good from Salah. Just out crowded out in the end, but another throw in for Liverpool on the right hand side, which Gomez will take. Just comfortable, you know. It's exactly what you want from a game like this. To be fair, like it's not a slaughter, but it is comfortable. I think Mane might be coming on. Some commentators seem to believe. Liverpool very patient in their build-up at the minute. Gary sums it up. A very professional outing at the moment. Controlling the game so well. And we've got a free kick as well in a dangerous area. We can whip into the box again. Yeah, Mane's going to be coming on soon, so a bit of Game time for him, getting warmed up for the Champions League. It's Robertson this time. It's a low ball, doesn't beat the first man. Henderson tries to make something of it. Doesn't work. Fabinho has it though. Salah, header. Oh, just over. Unlucky. I don't know if there is a quiz. What the prize is. I think you guys can join in, but I don't think there's a prize necessarily. Just an ego boost. Yep, Mane's just about ready to come on now. Firmino pretty anonymous in this game. Plenty of people have been. Robertson down the left, plays back to Fabinho. Now Thiago, 1-2. Robertson cuts in, finds Henderson. Fabinho going back now towards Van Dijk. Fabinho again. Choosing patience over a second goal. It might be the best decision, to be fair. less than 25 minutes to go now. Gomez finds Henderson wide right. Oh, he's done a bit of luck there, but he does get past his man. Cross is intercepted though. Liverpool throw in. Oh. Where will the quiz be? The quiz will be on this channel, mate. As soon as we've got a thumbnail, we'll set up the stream, so that will let you know what time it is. I mean, Watford need to be pushing for an equaliser, and they just cannot get out at the moment. So it's Mane on. And it's Salah, Mo Salah off. I think that's a good decision. Doesn't need to play a full 90 again. He looks like a sad man, unfortunately, Mo, at the minute. Kind of says we need a spark in the dark here, some energy. We don't. We're winning 1-0 and we're very, very comfortable. And I think this is intentional from us, to be fair. We're not looking to force the issue because we don't need to. And we are so comfortable passing it around. Oh, can Mane pick it up? Unlucky. Throw into Watford. Oh, wholesale change for Watford. 3 substitutes getting ready to come on at once now. Excuse me. So if it stays like this until at least 5:45, we are first in the league, 2 points clear of Man City, who do of course face Burnley and will beat them. So for a couple of hours at least, we can be happy to be top of the table. And who would have thought it, eh? December, January time, who'd have thought we'd be here? It's still incredible to be even in a title race, I think. Yes, Diaz is on the bench. He might get saved. Saved for Champions League action, who knows? Firmino does very well to get a corner there. Tea or coffee? I think tea. Can't say no to a good tea. If Burnley win, you've got to go buy a Burnley shirt and wear it next time you're on. Yeah, I won't buy one now, but if they do, then I might actually consider it. I'll try and get a cheap. I might even get a bootleg one or something. I ain't spending 50 quid for a Burnley shirt. Diaz is that can of Red Bull you've got waiting in the fridge. That's, yeah. I think that's one of the best analogies we've had today, for sure. Henderson, I just can't quite get on the end of that, but he has still got it. Thought he might have been able to get a shot off there. And now back with the keeper. Mane cross, just a bit over anybody who was waiting, but it's going to go out for a corner kick. All without a number 9. If Liverpool win this game, they will win the league. Hang on a minute, Gary. Hang on a minute. Steady on now. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games, and a lot of very important games. Not just Man City as well. Beating Watford is necessary, but it doesn't necessarily get us over the line just yet. Given the ball away here. It's a 2-on-2 at the moment. Getting bodies back. Fabinho does well to break it up. And Firmino's holding it up well as well before releasing Jota. He's going to try and drive forward. Does very well. Gets past 2-3 players. Finds Mane. Oh, I just couldn't get it back to Jota. Unlucky. We've got a few posts now in the Discord server. So again, if you haven't done that yet, please do feel free to join. Link in the video description. It's all a bit tense now. It's still just 1-0 here and it's all pretty flat, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But you feel like a second goal could still be required. Well, it's risk and reward, isn't it? You know, the more you push for a second goal, the more you'll give away possession, ultimately. There's no guarantee you'll get a second goal. You'll give away possession more. If you've got possession, you're not conceding a goal. So, risk and reward. Giving the ball away there. So 15 minutes left on the clock. Liverpool coming forward here quite casually, as has been the case all game. Firmino, Thiago, Henderson, Gomez in an advanced position. Henderson moves out to support. Gomez into the half space. Plays it back brilliantly to Gomez. To Robertson, and couldn't quite find Firmino. Rolls through to Foster instead. Unlucky. Very well worked there. Another brilliant delivery from Joe Gomez. Gomez has been pretty good, I think. Obviously got the assist, a few good deliveries. I think he's been just fine. Maybe 6, 7 out of 10. So there is wholesale changes now for Watford. 3 substitutes coming on. A last throw of the dice, maybe. We are, you know, as much as it hasn't, again, I feel like I'm saying that a lot recently, hasn't been vintage Liverpool. We are just 13 minutes away from another win. You know, we don't have to do anything to earn that. We just have to keep tidy, not make any mistakes. Firmino does well to win it. It might have been a handball in the process, but not given. Now Jota with a little bit of room tries to play Robertson, but his ball is pretty short. Sells him out. Very well from Thiago there to intercept the ball. And now Jota's in the box. Mane pulls his shot. Just drags it. Doesn't even reach the goal. Foster comes up and picks it up. Louis, do you prefer the idea of having a main starting 11 or specifically tailoring the lineup for each encounter? God, excuse me. It's a good question. I think it's not about making. I think it's very much a combination, isn't it? It's not a case of making wholesale changes game to game, but that's why you have a squad, isn't it? For those options. You know, having 5 outstanding forwards gives us the chance to rotate depending on opposition. So, yeah, I guess a mixture of both. Adam, a very Man City win if this keeps, isn't it? Definitely. Definitely is. And that's what we've got to get into the habit of doing. And we have got better as the season's gone on. You know, at the start, we had those results against the likes of Brentford, Brighton, where everything was just way too wild. But recently, we haven't been as fantastic flying forward, but we have been a lot more rigid and kept the goals out. We didn't concede at all in the Premier League in March. Still didn't get Manager of the Month, though, somehow, even though we beat Arsenal. Mane now with some room on the right. So it was a straight swap. Mane is on the right-hand side. Watford just haven't got going at all, and we haven't let them. That, as much as the commentators are keen to put applause on Watford for holding out, I guess, I think we've let them, and we haven't let them come out at all. And you won't hear many people in the public on TV talk about that. If we win the quadruple and Neverton go down and the Manx don't get top 4, we have completed football. Gary says Liverpool doing a job. So yeah, the minute, 30 games played, game in hand on Man City. 72 points. Man City behind on 70. Playing later today, and we've got a goal difference of +6. It'll only be +1 by the end of today, though, when Man City win 5-0. Less than 8 minutes to go now. Watford on the attack now. Poor ball. Robertson wins, and we're forward again. Here comes Jota. He's got Firmino in support. Plenty of Watford players back, though, and they do get it back. Matthias says Burnley to win 2-1. God, I wish I had that belief. But then again, I won't be disappointed when Man City do win, so I guess that's a positive. Oh, Matip's just been nutmegged. Oh, Fabinho. Fucking fantastic. Got to take advantage of this. Mane in the box. Oh, it's a poor ball. Not directly to his feet. And it's intercepted. Henderson's got it back, though. And now it's with Thiago. Firmino. Just have a shot. Oh, he's taken too long. Five minutes to go. Crowd getting a little bit livelier in the final minutes. Mixture of nerves and excitement, I think. Best case Burnley draw, says Udris. Yep. even that I find incredibly unlikely. So it's a Liverpool corner, I think. Is it? Or... yeah, it is. Liverpool corner. Henderson's coming over to take. James Milner's coming on as well. Bloody hell. Good delivery. Just doesn't quite find anyone. Robertson on the other side. Again. Thiago. Oh, eventually cleared. Might have been a handball by Thiago before his shot. Just need to make sure we come away with that. Yeah, we've got it. Fabinho has it. Always wondered why they settled on the name nutmeg where all other spices taken. What about getting sumac or cinnamon? I like that. Imagine putting it through someone's leg and shouting cinnamon. Paprikas, yeah. The VAR are looking at something here. Yeah, I mean, this is what VAR should be looking at all the time. People now will say that they're being inconsistent. It's one of those corners where someone's got their hands all over someone, like literally dragging them down. And so often it just gets ignored by VAR when it is a penalty. It's definitely a penalty, but people will complain that it's inconsistent. So, I wonder if Salah will take it. I hope Milner doesn't come on and take it. So, penalty to Liverpool. Chance to go 2-0 up and secure the points. Get another goal for goal difference as well. Oh, it's Fabinho taking it. Yeah, sorry, you're right. Salah's off. No, it's Fabinho to take. Come on, Fabi. Just wrap it up for us. 57. Get us on to 57 goal difference. Here he comes. Oh, what a penalty. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yummy. Right into the top corner. Keeper goes the right way. Couldn't do anything about it. And that's all she wrote. Brilliant stuff. Fantastic stuff by Liverpool there. Very clear penalty. Well done by VAR on that occasion. No stopping that at all. I mean, that is as perfect a penalty as you're going to see. Klopp knows that's a big goal. So does the rest of Anfield as well. I think Fabinho probably should be our regular penalty taker. He hasn't missed one, has he? And all of his have been bloody brilliant. So it is job done. I don't feel like I'm talking ahead. It's job done. 4 minutes of added time. Alisson gathers a ball into the box easily. Hodgson looks ready for bed. He is getting on a bit now. So 3.5 minutes left of added time. Thank you. We're not conceding 2 goals. I'm very, very confident in that. So I will begin my little outro segment. So thank you to everybody who's been watching throughout, or if you've just joined. If you have and you haven't done already, please do like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We very much appreciate it. You can, of course, I've been banging on about it all day, but it'd be great if a few more people in the chat could join our Discord server. If you don't have it yet, download the app on the App Store. It's very easy to get in and sign up, and then join the link. The link will take you through to our page, and you can join from there. We'll be posting regular. Well, you'll know whenever we go live through the Discord server, and we can all just have a nice chat as a community when we're not live as well. We've also got 20% off with Manscaped, who are very kind to sponsor us. So use the code TR2020 at the link in the video description for 20% off and free shipping there. What else is there? Quiz tonight, this evening. Again, if you join Discord, you'll know exactly when we're going live for that. But will be a quiz this evening, celebrating reaching 3,000 subscribers as well. So a little bit of a relaxed vibe, especially coming off the back of a win here. It would have been quite embarrassing if we'd lost and then had to pretend to be excited for a quiz. But make sure you get on all of those things. Much appreciated, and thank you as always for your continued support here on the LFC Transfer Room. And this is just the start of our April fixtures. We'll be back on Tuesday in terms of watch-alongs for the Benfica game, Tuesday evening around 7 o'clock. And then next Sunday it all pops off. It's Man City versus Liverpool, potential title decider. Will play a massive part no matter what happens in who wins the league. And that will be live here as well. And I will be an absolute mess, so you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Jota's doing well to fight off there. Mane in. Oh, I just can't get it around Ben Foster. Foster out very, very quickly. Good job from him. One minute left of added time. Now, again, talking about the game overall, just as we come to the last 30 seconds, I think we've played it very well. There's been no point where we've had to overexert ourselves. We've strolled this game. We've strolled it, essentially. Watford, there are only 2 chances. I'm confident we're offside, so therefore they're not chances, no matter what commentators will make you believe. I think we managed this game fantastically. That is the end of the game. Liverpool, we head back over here briefly. Liverpool do come away. That's wrong. I need to change that first. 14 points clear in January, Man City. They now find themselves this Saturday afternoon 2 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand to play at 3 o'clock against Burnley. Liverpool, as I was saying, played a blinder today. Nothing particularly exciting. Nothing out of the ordinary. Didn't have to exert ourselves, but we controlled this game fantastically. Nobody had to overexert themselves. Not many players will have too much sweat on them, I don't think. Watford held out, I guess. Had 11 men behind the ball most of the game. But we found the breakthrough in the first half through Diogo Jota. Brilliant ball by Joe Gomez. Ben Foster couldn't do anything about it. And then at the end, sealed the points, got an extra goal for goal difference through Fabinho with a penalty, which was very rightfully given for a bloody rugby tackle on Andy Robertson during a corner. So it is Liverpool 2, Watford 0. Liverpool go top of the league for now. Hopefully we can, you never know. Maybe something will happen against Burnley, but I do doubt it. So next watch along will be on Tuesday against Benfica. But for today, we have more content for you this evening with a live quiz to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. So make sure you're around for that, and it'll be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Get a drink, pen and paper, and we can all have good fun on that. Again, thank you very much, everybody who's been watching. Please do make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Everybody, I want to see as many of you as possible in the Discord. It's in the video description. Please do get involved in that. Whether you've never used Discord before, I hadn't until this week, so no excuses for anybody. Get involved in that, and we can help to solidify this little community and keep growing as well at the same time. So thank you everybody for watching. Cry More, thank you very much for getting involved as well. Take care. Have a lovely Saturday afternoon.